Belinda King and Breakfast, keeping you entertained and informed on ABC Northern Tasmania.
23 minutes past 6. Good morning. And as we launch back into a brand new year, our local correspondents are back, and Wade Roscombe out on King Island. It's good to catch up with you again. Good morning.
Very good morning, Belinda.
Now, we are going to be hopping into lots of things this year, but particularly we want to have a look at island life and celebrations there. Australia Day not too far off, and you've got plenty on the plate.
Yeah, there's a fair bit happening that started probably about already 7-8 weeks ago to organise that. You always have your official bit, of course, with speeches and the King Islander of the Year and the ambassador that comes out and talks. And yeah, besides that, you could leave it with that if you wanted to, of course, for 45 minutes. But what we try to do on King Island, make it a day full of festivities and fun for people. So we've got 6 of our local performers, different bands that are going to play. We're going to have kids' activities. There's going to be a free lunch for everybody, and it's all going to happen on the foreshore of Narracoopa. So please, weather gods, be with us, because we don't have a plan B. It has to be nice. And I think one of the highlights is going to be, I don't know if you've ever heard of what they call the colour run?
The colour run?
Yeah.
Is this where you punish yourself by doing, a bit of a run, a bit of a jog for a number of kilometres? Then you're all hot and sweaty, and as you go over the finish line, they bombard you with chalk dust or something?
Well, it's a little bit more relaxed. You can walk it. It's a kilometre long. There's going to be some obstacles. And they do have 5, what they call 5 colour stations, where they throw, indeed, coloured powder at you. And you first go, you get a free white T-shirt, you go through a sprinkler, so it's a little bit like in the old days, the wet T-shirt competition. And then you go for your walk or run, and then they throw powder at you, and the most colourful person can win a prize.
What, a free shower?
Yeah, well, it's just a little sprinkler. It's not like a full-on shower, but it's just for the fun. So, and don't ask me again, as you always do, Belinda, are you competing too? No, because I have a different job to do. So no, I won't be running. I won't be colourful. I've never been colourful, so I'll stick to what I do.
Oh, you're always colourful. But if I know you, you'll be at the heart of the live entertainment and the music and the performers on Australia Day, because you've always got a hand in that side of things on the island, Wade.
Oh, yeah, and it's good fun because over the last week now and the next coming days, we have been practicing with our King Island Choir to sing the national anthem with the new word, of course. I told them yesterday, don't say young anymore. We're not that young. And, with the different bands on the island, that just to get it all good and going and make them feel comfortable, and so that they can do a great performance on the day. And
I believe you've got a fabulous Australia Day ambassador, Mitch McPherson, who's going to be King Island's ambassador for the day.
Yeah, Mitch is quite an interesting person. That it started all a little bit sort of tragic for him, because he worked as a glazier and for already 7-8 years, and at the age of 25, his younger brother, who was 18, took his own life, and that sort of opened his eyes, and he decided to become a public speaker, started an organisation called Stay Chatty, because Chatty, T-Y at the end, is the name of his brother, and he's been talking around Tasmania and Australia and talking about awareness and talking about mental health. And it's not going to be his focus on Australia Day, because Australia Day being a day of celebration. But when you look at the key words of Australia Day, respect and then reflect, hey, is look back at life, have respect for each other. And I think that's going to be the key focus of his speech on Australia Day here.
27 minutes past 6. Now, just quickly, I was going to ask you Australia Day itself, being that you were born overseas. What's your take on it? Because there is going to be a lot of conversations around this.
There always is, Belinda, but my principle has always been that I came here in '88 for the first time with the Dutch Navy on one of the ships. We were here for the bicentennial celebrations, and in '89, because I loved Australia, I migrated here within 2 years, and that's maybe a little bit because of a military background, being a little bit patriotic. Within 2 years, I became an Australian citizen. The Dutch government asked me, do I want dual nationality? I could keep my Dutch passport, and I said, no, thank you. I'm here now in Australia. So for me, Australia is very important. For me, it is home. And Australia Day, I always find a day, to reflect, to look back, to celebrate, also understand the history of it all, and that we have people in our society that, of course, don't find it a day to celebrate. So maybe we should change the date. I don't know. But I think it is good to reflect, and it's good to come together, respect each other, and have a day of fun.
And have those conversations, which we most certainly will be. Wade, we're going to have to leave it there. I know we've got lots to talk about in regards to cruise ship passengers to King Island. We'll have to take a rain check on that for next time. But welcome back for 2021. We look forward to catching up with you regularly.
Pleasure, Belinda.
On ABC Northern Tasmania, 29 minutes past 6.